Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's start with knocking on the door of life, rotating from your hips, letting your arms sway from side to side, knowing that each morning when you wake up, you don't have to do anything to earn gratitude, to accept it, to receive it, that it is all around you, everywhere. We are filming on Hornby Island this morning with beautiful geology of rocks that look like moonstone. This is the second in our gratitude series, and I'd love to have you come and join me for our gratitude immersion, which starts next week. There's a link in the show notes for that if you'd like to join us. Let your arms come up to your chest, knocking on your collarbones and your low back. And then tapping over your shoulders to release tension. So let your arms come up to just below your collarbones to invite in the breath of life. And then tapping over your shoulders. And then coming back to center and just feeling the flow of chi. So rub your hands together, creating some chi. We're going to place them over our eyes which can see. Rub our hands together, place them over our ears, which can hear. And then bring your feet together. We're going to gather chi. So just let your arms swing, gathering the energy that's around you, gathering this energy of gratitude and appreciation. And then we're going to tap through the meridian lines, taking your legs wide again. And you're just going to tap down the inside of your arms and up the outside of your arms. And then down the sides of your body, down the backs of your legs, upside the insides of your legs. So every moment that we have this life, we can just practice feeling that life force moving through our bodies. The life that's been given to you. And when we practice Qigong, we can feel that life force moving through us. Let's do one more time around. And we'll just pause here in the center and feel the chi flowing through your body. Then we're going to release anything that gets in the way of our gratitude. So just shaking the tree. So right now when we're filming this, it's earth element season. It's late summer, so everything in the energy of the season and in our bodies, it's the time when our stomachs, the organs that receive, are just ripe to be in the season of gratitude. So it's a great time to open ourselves to this emotion of gratitude. And first, we'll let go of what gets in the way of gratitude, letting go of comparison, letting go of envy, letting go of expectations, letting go of scarcity thinking, all of these things that can get in the way of gratitude. So just letting it all fall down and really just to be composted down and into the earth. And you can feel all of that tension, anything that gets in the way of gratitude. Another thing that gets in the way of gratitude, we'll just interlace our fingers, open up our chest, is overthinking. So when we get caught in our heads, so just drop your ear to your shoulder, one side, rotate your head. So let's just open up that channel between the head and the rest of the body. And then bring your ear back up to center, and we'll drop your ear to your other shoulder, and we'll just roll from side to side again, releasing tension in the neck and opening up that energy channel between your head and your heart, just releasing that overthinking. Another one of the things that gets in the way of gratitude, opening us up to that spontaneous upwelling of gratitude that is just built into our biology and the rhythm of the season, of earth element season, of late summer. And then you can release that, just pause, notice how you feel, notice that there's more clarity in your mind, more openness in your heart. And then you can take your feet wide again. You can turn your left toes in, your right toes out. And then you're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come together to heart center for prayer pose, and you sink into warrior two. So inhale, reach up, and exhale, come down. So let's think about circulating gratitude now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw into your heart, maybe something that you're grateful for. This beautiful earth, somebody that you love. And then we're going to turn our toes and face forward. Roll your pelvis over your leg bones and fold forward. Let your head hang. And roll up to standing. You're going to turn your left toes out, your right toes in this time. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, sink down. We can greet each day receiving the gift of life. And then you're going to turn your toes forward again and roll your pelvis over your leg bones again, and coming into a standing forward fold, feeling the lengthening along the back of your legs. As long as you are breathing, you are receiving. And then we're going to roll back up to standing, and we're going to come into a tree pose. Okay, so we'll step our feet in and we'll come into tree pose. So you're going to stand with your foot somewhere on the inside of your leg, or if you're like me and you've got dirty feet on the bottom, you maybe just keep your foot on the ground. And you're going to bring the tips of your fingers together at your heart center. And we're going to pulse our fingers. So as long as you're breathing, you are receiving, and that can be a baseline for gratitude. And it can help us to shift our attention from what's missing to what we are receiving. As you inhale, let your chi ball expand. As you exhale, let it contract. And then you're going to bring your feet together and you're going to roll down into a standing forward fold. Maybe even just rock from side to side, let your body release. Before you roll up and come to the other side. So you'll stand with your hand, with your foot, your opposite foot on your leg, and bring your hands in that fingertips together configuration, and you're going to exhale, the palms come together, and inhale, make space for the air. And you can have that at your heart center, or you could have it overhead like I do right now, showing you. And then releasing your arms down, coming back into that standing forward fold, releasing your spine, releasing the backs of your legs. In whatever way feels right, you might want to bend and straighten your legs. You might want to just sway from side to side. Do what feels right in your body right now. You might want to swing your arms. And then we're going to roll back up to standing, and we're going to step into Goddess Victory Squat. Okay, so we'll take our feet wide, turn your toes out for Goddess Victory Squat, sinking down. We're going to do pebble on the pond, palms face down to go out, and they come back. So there's a steady stream of giving and receiving. Imagining it like a pebble on a pond. And then lift your legs up, step your feet in, and we're going to gather the chi from our practice down and into our lower belly. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. So gathering in all the goodness from your practice, all the gratitude into your lower bellies. Remembering there's nothing you need to do. that the gratitude is really already built in to your body. Your stomach receives. The season of earth element, late summer, is so abundantly giving, and we can just open ourselves up to receive the energy of the season. And if you want to know more about that, then I'd love to support you and to share that with you in our gratitude immersion. It's a 5-day, 60 minutes a day, hatha yoga. Hatha yoga that's not going to leave you exhausted, where we explore together how gratitude's built into our DNA and the energy of the season of earth element season and late summer. And the link for that is at melissawest.com/gratitude. And it's in the show notes right below here. So one more. And just notice how you feel at the end of the class compared to the beginning. And I so look forward to being with you and exploring gratitude in our gratitude immersion.